What's up? Welcome back to Way of Fishing. Sorry I've been missing. We'll explain that later in the vlog. But I haven't gone anywhere. Just, a lot of things going on, a lot of traveling. Couldn't get anything up. Hopefully we're going fishing tomorrow, and I'm moving my depth finder. So I wanted to show you guys real quick a small snippet of my John boat because I have to actually disassemble it. So what I'm going to show you, when I built the decks on the boat you see in all my videos, when I built the decks, I built the front deck in sections. So the front deck is 3 sections. There's a large section, a slightly smaller section, and then there's a small hatch, and then there's a front compartment. I built this boat in several boats 4 or 5 times, and every time I build a boat, I change it. I learned something, wish I had done something. So this one, I built the front deck so it actually would have an access panel. So before I lose battery, I'm mounting the depth finder. I need to run new power wires, so I'm going to take the access panel off and show you my deck structure real quick. And more to come in a later video. I'm actually going to be doing a boat project once the fishing season is over for Duran. So we're going to strip his boat and rebuild it, and we'll go through recycle truck. We'll go through that step by step. It'll be a video series I do as I build the decks up on his boat, or one deck, or whatever we decide to do. So real quick, here is how what my boat is built as, and I'm not going to edit none of this out. I'm just going to do one shot because it's going to be really short. This is how I built the boat, and this is how my access panel works. And real quick about my wiring. Thought it was a dog behind me. It's a leaf blowing across the driveway. All right, camera's set up. So I'm putting the depth finder up here, and then what I've got my power wire going for my trolling motor going to a plug here, and you see these screws. So these are stainless steel screws set in stainless steel cup washers. All right, so it's 2 here, there's 4 in the center, there's 1 here. There isn't one over here because of the fact I've got my trolling motor mount over here. But basically, you unscrew that, and this whole front piece lifts right out of the way. And once this lifts out of the way, you've got full access to the underside of the boat. Okay, so now I can run wires, clean leaves out with no problem. Here's what I wanted to show you. This boat, I actually decked it using old aluminum ladder. I'm pretty proud of it. It's something I came up with on the fly, but the decks on this boat are an old ladder. I bought a ladder from a scaffolding company and cut it up. It's more ladder than I need, but the decks don't move, the decks don't flex, and it's aluminum, so it's super light. So what you got here, I'm gonna put the depth finder here. Power wire is gonna go through here, which is where I had my old depth finder, and come out under here. But now I only have about 3 or 4 feet to the first bench seat. All right, so running the wires is gonna become super easy now because I've got I can get my hand underneath, so I can fish the wire and everything's gonna work out great. But again, all stainless steel bolts holding this together, aluminum. The aluminum allows the screws to actually go in and out because I'm screwing into metal and not wood, so the threads don't wear out. See how much, if I've got enough battery to show you this too real quick, and we'll cover this in more detail. But I'm gonna try to show you actually how I wired this. So learned lesson long time ago, and we'll cover this in detail in the whole series. Almost burned a boat up because I didn't understand how to wire. Boat wiring, car wiring, and house wiring are not the same. They're not the same. So actually, this is all marine grade wiring, marine grade shrink tubing, and then there's actually 1/4 inch bolts with lock nuts securing this connection. This connection cannot move. It is 100% corrosion resistant. It is acid resistant, fuel resistant. The wiring can't come apart, and I don't know. It's just beast. So lessons learned over a lifetime of building boats and setting boats on fire, and being on other people's boats. It sucked. So, but again, so that's how I decked the boat out. Look forward to the video series about building decks coming up soon. So I'll probably clean all these leaves out now that I see them down there before I put this back together. So sorry I've been missing, but a whole lot more to come.
I hope I catch a bluegill.
You do what?
I hope I catch a bluegill and put him on a tank.
Oh God. Him and his fish tank's gonna drive me nuts. You gonna say anything before we go? No? Okay.
I hope you have good luck though tomorrow.
I hope we go tomorrow. It's not set in stone that we're going yet.